of the National Football League, and we've got a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. It's the Ravens and the Chiefs under the lights on Thursday night.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Great to start this regular season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson here in the booth. Man, Greg, we waited a long time to get here, but here we are in EA Sports, kicking off the season with the Ravens and the Chiefs at Arrowhead. Can't ask for more.
And all eyeballs all summer long are on. We cannot wait to see what kicks off the next NFL season. And we know it's always going to be the Super Bowl champion from the year before, but who is the opponent?
After a long off-season, the time has finally arrived. Off we go for 2024. It's the Thursday opener on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
There isn't much this guy hasn't accomplished already, Mike. I mean, he's not even 30 years old, and he's already cemented himself as one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. However, leave it to this guy. I mean, to find something to motivate him, despite the fact that he's coming off back-to-back Super Bowl wins, he's made it very clear that his sights have been set on trying to become the first quarterback to ever win 3 consecutive Super Bowls. So anything less is a disappointment in his mind. But first things first, he wants to start the 2024 season on a high note, and he has a chance to do so here.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Gray is the motion man here. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's complete left side to Tony. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Mahomes now to throw again. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Going to try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
A lot of times, Mike, you come off an incredible season like he had last year, and you tend to get a little complacent. Human nature sort of kicks in, but after hearing him talk the other day, it's pretty clear that's not the case here. I mean, in fact, he seemed to be even more motivated than I've seen him in the past.
Henry hit, the ball comes free. That's picked up by the Chiefs. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's 1st and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, 1st and goal, hoping to capitalize.
The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll have a golden opportunity to get on the board first as they start. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll motion over Flowers. Play action now. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the gun, Jackson.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a fourth down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Chiefs offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Throwing now, Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season-opening NFL kickoff game. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. So the 2024 NFL season now officially underway. A great slate for the rest of the weekend. Begins tomorrow, 8:15 Eastern. The Packers and the Eagles in Brazil, in Sao Paulo. And a lot of big games Sunday. Raiders, Chargers, Jim Harbaugh's Charger coaching debut. Tennessee, Chicago, Caleb Williams quarterback debut. We'll be in Detroit for Sunday Night Football. The Rams and the Lions in a playoff rematch. And then Monday night, Aaron Rodgers returns. Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. On the ground, here's Henry. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Aguilar goes off in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. Again, it's Jackson. He'll find Aguilar complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If your quarterback is going to make a habit, Mike, of operating outside the numbers or the outer third of the field, you better neutralize the EMO. So what EMO stands for is the end man on the line. It could be a defensive end, a linebacker, or any walked-up perimeter player who is responsible for setting the edge. You have to get them accounted for, because if not, you better keep your quarterback in the pocket, or else you're going to suffer a lot of sacks.
Here's Jordan Stout now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. That's into the hands of Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Got a man downfield. It's Tony. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That pass caught right side by Tony.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Now it's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on second down. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Jackson now from the 50. And that is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Pistol formation with Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we have hit halftime here in KC in the NFL kickoff game for 2024 as we go to Orlando and say hello for the first time to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games coming up in the next few days, one being the kickoff to the International Series, the first ever game in Brazil. The Packers and Eagles from São Paulo. Kickoff set for 8:15 Eastern Time. Then in the 4 Eastern window, it'll be a later than usual start in Cleveland, where it'll be the Browns taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And then finally, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the LA Rams and the Detroit Lions. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Second down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on first down. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now, Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. On the handoff, running left is Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, he'll try to keep it going. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Tony. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. They'll come up on a second down and 8. To throw is Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down. On fourth down, on is the Chiefs' new punter for 2024, Matt Ariza. Back deep, Deontay Hardy. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30. Here's Jackson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 2nd and a yard. Back to throw, Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson up top again. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Here comes Hill on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll keep it on the ground. And he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and short, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Ravens sending the punt team out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Anytime you're playing zone defense and everybody's eyes are on the quarterback, it's really easy to lose sight of some of the receivers. That's exactly what happened here. He started all the way on the far side of the field and worked his way across, found a soft spot in the zone, and the quarterback's able to put it on him.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. A tough spot here. Third and long. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's fourth down. On comes the Chiefs punter, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Here is first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. The throw on the run is complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on third down. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. gets there. Down he goes. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he is out of bounds, well shy of the marker. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs, winners in their first game of this title defense, as we say good night from Kansas City.